This is Words of Wisdom with Wilberforce.
Hello, family. Today I want to share with you there are people you must turn away from. In the book of 2 Timothy chapter 3 verse 4 and verse 5, the Bible says, traitor, high-minded, lovers of pleasure more than lovers of God, having a form of godliness and denying the power thereof, from such turn away. If you read that 2 Timothy chapter 3 from verse 1, the Bible takes time to bring out qualities of people. Some of such people are around us today. And by the time you get to verse 4, the Bible says, from such turn away. It always irritates me when I hear Christians saying, forgive everybody, be friendly with everybody, love everybody, be there for everybody. I discover there are people the Bible instructs, turn away from such people. As a matter of fact, there are people, when you stay with them, two things can happen. Number one, when you stay with them, they can teach you their ways. When you stay with them, you may not know when you begin to behave like them. Nobody was born a smoker. Nobody was born a rapist. Nobody was born a cultist. Nobody was born a criminal. People become who they are simply because they began to associate with the wrong people. Everything you know today, somebody taught you, whether good or bad, is a product of association. Number two, when you stay with the wrong people, whatever is destined to happen to them can happen to you. I maintain, if Jonathan had followed David and didn't stay in the company of his father, Jonathan probably would not have died the day his father died. And that's what the Bible says. There are people you need to turn away from. People you need to give a very long distance. Wisdom tells you, if you are going to reach your destination, not everybody should have access to you. There are people who shouldn't give the password of your life. They shouldn't be able to be part of you or part of your decision. Because when they are there, they are likely to be used by the devil to cause you to make mistakes, to reach your destinations with regrets, if at all you reach your destination. When you look at the young man called Amnon in the book of 2 Samuel chapter 13, when he began to lust after his own blood sister, when he began to feel somehow towards his own stepsister Tamar, the matter would have ended if he had spoken to a godly character. But Amnon went and spoke to his friend, who told him to go and lie down and pretend that he was sick, and that he should insist Tamar should come and prepare food and feed him, and during the process he can force her and rape her. Amnon allowed this to happen. He raped his own sister. But at the end of the story, he lost his life. There are people to turn away from. There are marriages that will have lasted, if not that some women decided to go to their friends who have nothing to offer, and their friends advised them to do something, and they did it, and that was the end of the marriage. There are people that will have gone far in ministry as pastors, as priests, but because they are associated with the wrong people, they were taught the wrong thing, and they followed that thing they were taught, and they had their Waterloo. Today, I want to encourage you. Search yourself. Read that 2 Timothy chapter 3 from verse 1 to 3. Do you have friends whose life are characterized by those qualities that are listed there? High-handedness, people who love pleasure more than they love God, people who have all manner of teaching, but they deny the power of God thereof. They have a form of godliness. They pretend, they are hypocrites. Bible says to such turn away. If you don't turn away from them, they may likely turn you to disaster. There are relationships you must end before they end you. You must stop you before they stop your destiny. Today I want to encourage you to be brutal in delisting people from your life who ought not to be there. If you know you want to reach your destination sound, it's imperative that you turn away from certain people. You can't carry everybody along. There are people destined for them to be with you as you go in your path of destiny. I encourage you to turn away from certain people. God bless you.
This is Words of Wisdom with Wilberforce.